Thanks for tuning into Stocks with Antonio. Man, this market's been running up, and some of you probably got some FOMOs. You see new greens, the SPY hitting new highs on a frequent basis, and it's exciting, right? To see the market going up. Your portfolio's in the green, hopefully seeing new highs in your portfolio. All that's exciting. Today, May 12th, during when the market was open, you saw a little bit of a pullback, and some people might have panicked and thought the downside is here. I'm still remaining bullish for 2026, but I am putting money on the sidelines because if we do have a pullback, I look at it as an opportunity. But even though we've been running up, not all stocks have been running to new highs. Not all stocks are at new highs. So I want to bring a stock to your attention. I want to bring an asset to your attention that I think is going to be an opportunity, if you have it already, to continue increasing your share count, because at the end of the day, it's all about share count, right? So if you believe in a company, you want to make sure you have a good position in it. And for those of you that don't have it, you might want to go ahead and do some research and see if this is a good fit for your portfolio. Now, everything I share with you is my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but I can share my opinion with you. The stock that I'm going to go over today, which you already know from the title, is SoFi, ticker symbol SOFI. Now, this one is not at an all-time high. It's actually been pulling back. But if you go back and look at the earnings, it's been beating earnings constantly. Okay. This company's been proving itself. It's growing. Its members are growing. Everything you want to see in a company, SoFi has it. So why would you be selling an asset that's been killing earnings and that, in my opinion, is going to continue to grow? Right? This thing was at $32. And when it was pumping at $32 a share, people were making videos about it. People were excited about SoFi. And unfortunately, it's pulled back from that. And right now we're under 16. Now, how do I look at this? Is this an opportunity? Is this the time to sell all my SoFi and run away from it? No, this is the opportunity to increase my shares that I already have, increase my position size, and be patient with it. SoFi may not pump right now. It may be dipping and consolidating, but this is going to be an opportunity for you to get in at a good price and ride it up. Now, a lot of people were excited to buy it when it was above 25, when it hit 30, and they're unfortunately bag holding. Now, I do believe this company is going to come back, but a lot of people that end up bag holding, what ends up happening to them a lot of the times is when the stock does start to recover and starts to come up, they feel relief and they let it go right where they got it at. So that means they took their money, they put it into investment, right? And hopefully you're doing that to make money, but they didn't. It went down, they held, and when it started to come back up, instead of making a profit, they sold it at their break even, and they didn't make any money. And then sometimes you don't even know what to do with the money. You put in another investment, that investment doesn't work out. So one important thing is the investments that you have in your portfolio. Make sure you're paying attention to the earnings. Make sure you're staying up to date with these companies because updates do come out on them for good or bad. And right now, based on SoFi's earnings, based on the information that's out there, I believe SoFi is going to be a winner. That's why I want to buy it on the dip as it's going down. I entered into this stock at $13 a share. And even though we've gotten closer to my entry, I haven't panicked. I actually bought more at higher prices. The highest I bought it at, I believe it's 17, 18, 16, and I'm going to buy some more at 15 because I believe we're going to go back over $20 a share. I'm just going to increase my share count around where we're at. Even if it dips more, I'll buy more, right? And I believe we're going to go up with it. But this one's more of a longer term play for me. And that's why I wanted to share it. This one I'm holding. I believe it's going to go up and I believe it's going to grow. It's going to help my portfolio grow to new levels. So I'm excited to see what SoFi brings to my portfolio. I love to know in the comments below, do you have SoFi? And if you do, are you cutting it loose? Are you not a SoFi believer anymore? Or are you going to continue to DCA into it due to its earnings and everything it has going for them? Are you a believer that's going to go back up to the $30 range or higher? I love to know your opinions down below. Now, I'm going to share a play with you that I have. For those of you that do options, I have an options call on Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Now, Palantir killed it on earnings, and I believe it's going to go high, right? I got into some calls, and I'm hoping that this thing can close above 138 and go above 140 and hopefully hit 150, right? I would love to see that. That will print money. Now, there's no guarantees. If you decide to get into a call, just understand that all the money that you put into it, you can lose. You can lose, right? And it's smart to put in stop loss. Now, just know that after hours, the stop loss is not going to work. So if for some reason after hours, if something really bad happens, some negative news, something like that, you can potentially wake up the next day and no longer have, it can lose all its value. So just be aware of that for those of you, if you decide to do a call option into Palantir, there is a risk of you losing all your money. But that's what the channel's about. I'm going to share with you my plays long term, short term. Right now, I'm on a call option, and also some things to look um this weekend too, that we're going to have this week is an important week, right? CPI inflation came in hot. Usually, the stock market would have been impacted more than it has been because that's not good, but it hasn't. We recovered pretty quickly towards the end of the day, and I believe we're going to stay bullish. And on Friday, we're going to get the new Fed chair. Jerome Powell is going to he's getting replaced. So we'll see how that goes. With inflation going up, it's going to be a little bit concerning when it comes to rate cuts. But I believe a lot of the market believes we are going to get these rate cuts. That's what the president's been saying, that we're going to get rate cuts, and this is, one of his guys. I'm hoping for rate cuts, but hopefully we can get inflation down, because I don't want inflation to get out of control and us end up going into a recession or something like that. So we'll see. Definitely, what ends up happening. There's definitely some concerns ahead of us, and that can definitely impact the market in a negative way. But I'm not bearish. I'm just, bringing that to your attention, that there definitely is some concerns that we want to be on the lookout for that can impact the stock market in a negative way. If you are someone that does options, if this market starts to come down, you can make money to the downside by putting puts, right? So one thing about options that's nice for those of you that may not be aware of options is you can make money both ways, to the upside and the downside. If you're looking to become a short-term trader, a day trader, it may be something that you want to go ahead and learn about. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, I got a link in the description box. Go ahead and check that out. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the videos that I come out with, so you know what I'm doing in the stock market, my views, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by smashing that like button. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one.